Discord, yeah, because Viking was watching a video, you know. Hello, Bishop Boas. Daddy.
Oh hey, oh hey.
Okay,
How you
so
doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you doing?
It's been a rough morning. I'll DM you about something,
Okay. Are you okay?
just close family friend passed away, so
Oh, I'm
it's
so
been a
sorry to hear
tough
that.
morning.
I'm so sorry to
Thank
hear
you,
that, man. My condolences.
thank you.
Okay, so did you watch UB4
Th-
yesterday?
oh yeah. I watched it.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on this? Obviously, today's season is whenever it goes live, it has no consequences.
Yeah,
The same as
season
always,
6.
right?
Yeah,
But
starts today. Yeah,
the second season is
yeah.
when
Seasonal
the things
characters
are
is
gonna change.
season 2.
Seasonal characters, yes. What are your thoughts?
I don't know what they're thinking. Um, I asked this question when I had like 150 people on the stream, and I asked this question. If anyone's here who does PvE type 1, if anybody does mostly PvP type 2, so I said to everybody the type 1, what do you think about this? Do you like this? Is this something that you want to do? And everybody from the PvE side said absolutely not. This is crazy. And the PvP guys all said almost the same stuff. You're telling people that have played this game and continue to play this game over and over and over for years and years and years, thousands and thousands of hours. Everything that you did doesn't matter anymore. All the hard work you put in doesn't matter anymore. And it's not okay. It's not right. The fact that you can't progress in the
Why doesn't it
story.
matter?
Well, because you can't do the storyline on unless you're on your seasonal character.
Okay, so you go to the storyline and you go back to your normal character. We have all of your gear. You didn't
What
lose
what
anything.
what's the point of doing your normal character anymore?
Okay, so here's my question to you. Okay, the biggest problem is that people want change and they want level increase. Okay, but you can't do level increase now because you've introduced expertise. So you have spent
Yep.
thousands of exotics on your fucking classic M1A or your fucking FAMAS or Eagle Bearer, whatever the case, right? You've maxed it out on expertise. Now they're like, oh, sorry, we're gonna do level 50. So now all of that gear is now useless. So all of the exotics, you don't get them back. It's over. Now you need to grind another 1,000 exotics to be able to level up your stuff, right? So that's not viable. They can't do that. So they've walked themselves into a corner here. Okay. So now they can't do that anymore, right? That's not possible. They cannot level cap increase. But what is happening to Division? Division is slowly dying because they number one now they canceled Heartlands. That was going to be like their one out, at least maybe get some new players into the franchise from Heartlands. Heartlands is dead now, finished. So now they have to bring back from the dead Division 2, okay, and keep us busy until Division 3. So how do they get new players so they can get more sales, so they can get more season passes, so they can make more content, and they can keep UB happy because they're making money? They have to do something, right? So that's why they're and they cannot do the level cap increase because of the expertise bullshit, right? And then they'll be like, okay, well, in that case, the seasonal stuff is like a way to bring everybody together. Because guess what? When you create a new character in the season, me and you, like you, okay, this is actually perfect. You're a console player, right? And I'm like, Bishop, let's fucking play PC. And you're like, God, like I can't because I'm shared level 10, right? We've had this conversation a million times. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So now with season, brother, guess what? You come join me. We both fucking level 1. There you go. The whole problem with crossplay sorted everything. Look at this. You come and you play with me. All of a sudden, we both level 1. We're doing the story together from level 1, or we go level 40, whatever the case. We have done it, and we can play together. Now you no longer have to do 1,000 levels of shade level and 25 fucking, you know.
Well, this was the one question that we talked about a little bit too yesterday. So when we have these seasonal characters come up,
Yeah.
are we going to have to refarm our mods,
Yes. Everything.
our weapon
Everything.
attachments, our
Everything.
blueprints? Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that's what I mean.
Literally everything. You have to max out your specialization. You have to do all the side missions to get your mods. You have to do CP3, CP4 to get mods for the weapons. You have to you have to go and do countdown to grind for mods. You have to grind for gear, weapons. You have to retool your library all over again. All of those things. Yes, indeed.
The game has kind of too much grind.
Yes, it does. I agree.
It's too much.
I agree that it's going to be difficult, but they did say that they're going to streamline the process and they're going to make it faster. So they obviously have some sort of an idea on how to tackle this. I'm hoping, okay, again, I have no information whatsoever, so I don't fucking know. But they're saying they want to streamline it and they want to make it faster to get to 40. I'm hoping that also means all of those other things as well, right?
Well, to be fair, and even if they did, it's gonna be so boring because it's just the same stuff.
Yes, I agree. I agree with this. It's gonna be boring because it's the same stuff. That's why I'm saying they need to give heavy incentives for you to fucking do this torture all over again, right? So that maybe exclusive
like
gear,
double,
exclusive cosmetics,
XP,
maybe
like that
big XPs, yeah. That then afterwards you get to carry over to your normal character. Maybe exclusive cosmetics that you can only farm for yourself with the weeklies and stuff like that, right? All of those things, right? Make it weapon skins, things like that, that are especially only tied to the seasonal characters that you afterwards get to carry over in your normal division, right?
Yeah. Because otherwise, there's no reason to do all of this over again if they don't put a reward in front of it.
Someone who plays 5-6 hours per week will never get normal gear for the seasonal character. I mean, maybe joint week, but guess what? Perhaps if they streamline it, maybe it will be a lot easier for you. Maybe in 1 week you get there, and then the next week you can level and get, I don't know, more gear and something like this. I don't know.
I think they might even just like turn up all the drop percentages of gear,
Maybe you get better gear faster. I don't know.
or like all the rolls are at least, for example, I'm just spewing shit like 50%.
Yeah.
It's gonna be way easier to farm the gear.
See, I agree with this. Like, it's one of my question marks. There's still zero content. Yes. At the end of the day, we actually still going to be doing the same missions over and over and over. That's why they said they're going to add modifiers. So hopefully those will be significant enough that will change your experience, right? But yes, I agree with this, that I'm also bleak about having to farm Lincoln again and fucking all of this same missions and things we've done for years and years and years. But again, you need to understand that this change is more for the new players, right? This change is more for the people that are coming in day one and they're like, oh, what the fuck do I do here? And now they have a streamlined process all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the barrier to entry is lower.
I'm
Exactly.
fine with that.
And now you can
like,
play
but,
Bishop. You can play with people that have like just gotten the game and stuff like that, right?
but locking the story progression behind seasonal characters is not. It's not okay for me. You're forcing people to have to do a certain game mode to progress in the story, and that's not right. All the hardcore players are going nuts about this.
Everyone is, yeah. Like Reddit is on fire. Everyone's on fire. Yeah.
Like even all
my
the
chat's on
people
fire.
that come into your streams, my streams,
Yeah.
Kong streams, that are only PvE people.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck?
Mm.
Like, what was the point of me putting in, 5,000 hours into the game, and now I pretty much, what's the point of using my main character?
Well, I mean, you can use your main character all the time. Like you said, the story, if it's locked, again, maybe it's a mistake that the story is locked behind.
And that's what I said yesterday.
The season, right?
I said
Maybe they can disable that,
like,
and they can allow you, if you wanted to, play normally, or if you wanted to opt in for the season. I just think if you opt in for the season, if you just make it optional like that, then nobody will fucking do it. Maybe, and that's what they were afraid of. You know, I don't know, honestly. But yeah, you make a very
I'm
compelling argument there.
willing to stay open-minded about all of this.
Me too. Me too.
and
I'm being
willing to
very.
give it a
I am
try.
playing devil's advocate a lot here. Yes, I'm trying.
And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's going to be very hard to. This is a complete and utter change to how everything works.
There's Kong. Get on Discord, bro. We're having
Hey,
a streamer
Dom,
get
come on
together. We're having the fucking Division podcast we've always wanted to have. Get in here, brother. Come.
Yeah, right.
Let's go. I got Viking here. I got Bishop here. I got myself here. I got Two Bag's mom here. We got Perky here.
We
So-
all want something new for the game, and we want the game to be special.
Be better.
But
That's what
this
we
is
want.
not
Yeah.
the way to do it.
We want the game to improve.
You're practically spitting in the face.
I mean, I
99%
explained to
of
you.
the community.
I explained to you the big advantages that is for new players, right? You have to agree. The advantages for new players are monumental, right? So this update is
Yes,
amazing
absolutely.
for new players who are going to be buying the season pass and giving them more money so they can turn that into more content for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So now the question is this a price that the community can pay in order to achieve that, right? I think that is the bigger question.
I don't think so because the player base is already so small. I think you're just gonna piss off the already small player base.
Yes, but again, these people have been playing the game for 5 years. Are they really going to quit? Like, really, really?
I had probably 70 people tell me that they were done. They're uninstalled.
I also had a bunch of people telling me that they're done, yeah. But like for example, Kais, Kais is a guy that he plays Division for a living, you know? Kais, you're not going anywhere, okay? You're not going anywhere. I'm telling you now.
I think it's like the unheard drama in Tarkov.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the player base, and we might lose people, but it's difficult to say right now. But it might be that it's just
It could just cause a lot of damage, yes. But okay, it's actually a good question, this Ozzy. He asks, is it better that they did something new or better to have done nothing? And I personally think, let me just answer that first. We'll let Bishop answer as well. Come, get in here, man.
I am in here.
Okay, there you go. Hello. How you doing, Con? Welcome to Division
Good.
Podcast episode
Hey,
1.
Morning.
Welcome to Division Podcast episode 1. So, okay. The question, firstly, Con, did you watch You Before It yesterday?
Yes.
Let me hear what are your initial thoughts on this seasonal change, you know?
Well, here's the thing: is I knew about it 3 weeks ago, so I
Okay.
just didn't say anything because I wasn't allowed to say anything.
Oh, it's good that you knew. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, no, I already knew that what was coming, and I was blown away because like when I first heard, it, I was like, "What the fuck?
Okay.
Like, you want me to do what?" I was like, and the first thing that popped in my mind is I already don't play the other platforms enough. How in the fuck can I possibly play 3 platforms still? No,
But-
you literally have to pick one and go because you don't provide us with cross save. If they provided us with cross save, okay, now that alleviates that question there.
Okay, but
which
isn't that a
cross-save is
problem
not
that
coming.
very few people play? Like, oh, I'm Kong and I have a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a
No,
PC. Majority of players only have the
Once
one
again,
platform, right?
mentally for me, I'm thinking about myself first. You gotta take
Okay.
care of your star
Yeah,
player before you take care of
absolutely.
anybody else.
Absolutely.
Right. So
But
what if you want your star players taken care of, then you can move on to anybody else. Right. So I thought about myself. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that means I'm maining Xbox now. I won't go back
Yeah.
to any other platforms. But then I go past that. I'm like, so you want me to start all the way over on another character
yeah,
who, mind you, yes, it's a 5th character now. Great.
yeah.
So you want me to start all the way over, grinding it from 1 to 40. And I get it that because
Yes.
of the projects and the other thing that you're going to have available is to be able to get it done faster than the playtime or the normal time there. It'll take approximately 15 hours for someone to
15
go from
hours?
level 1 to 40.
Okay, this is
Oh,
something that
you don't know this. Oh, so I guess maybe I can share the stuff that I know because some of you guys may not know the stuff that I know.
okay.
So
Are you allowed
okay,
to?
so-
Don't get fucking.
Yes, I can talk about it now because they've already stated it. So
The UB CEO coming
way-
to your house gonna
the-
farm you 1v1. Okay, yeah. Okay, tell me.
all right, so the way that this system works, right? So your library, your expertise system, like
Right.
all of that stuff is still there. It's still gonna be. You don't have to go farm up a new library.
Oh, I don't have to farm your
Something there.
library.
No, you do not have to farm a new
Oh.
library. You do not need to farm your
Well, we did
expertise
not
again.
by the
I
way,
don't have to
What
farm
about
expertise
blueprints?
again.
Listen. Let me get it all out. Okay,
Eh,
like on my
what
stream, everyone
what
on my
about the
stream,
watch?
they already know this.
Oh,
What
Everything
about
in
the
my
watch?
stream, they already
wasn't
know all of
public.
this.
This wasn't
Yeah, they
public information, by the way. So
no,
It was?
I know
Where?
they did not say that part. They did not say that part. They've put all the little bits.
Yeah,
and
they
pieces
didn't
there.
say anything. Yeah.
Yeah, they gave you the synopsis. They gave you the big
Cliff
part of it.
notes.
It's the.
Do you have a place where I
details
can go
underneath.
and read all of this?
No.
No. So
No,
only you know.
it's-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
But then tell us. Yeah.
I
Okay.
and the other few know. So
Okay.
your
What
library,
about
you
the
don't have
shade
to
watch?
farm that. Your watch, you will have to farm the watch, but this is how the watch works, right?
Okay.
So you go to level 1 to 40. It's not gonna be the normal grind that we do to 1 to 40 over on the seasonal character. The projects that we do, daily and weekly, those projects are gonna have increased XP. So a casual player, someone that maybe only plays on the weekends or when they get off of work,
Okay.
they can go and see what the daily project is or what the weekly projects are, knock
Hello?
those out, and they're gonna get
Hello?
a massive amount of
Viking, listen.
oh,
XP.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're gonna get that massive amount of XP, which is gonna
Okay,
give
so-
them a big boost. So they might go from like 1 to like level 6 off of doing one project or whatever
Oh,
the case
okay.
is.
So it's
But
massive increase.
the-
Okay. Make it a lot faster.
Yes,
Okay.
but the goal, what that is going to be 15 hours is what it's stating for someone to go from 1 to 40. Now, once that person hits level 40, you no longer have to go to New York to go kill Keener and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When you hit level 40, it's going to give you your watch, right? You
Yeah.
are not going to get, in my case, a 6,700 fucking watch level. It'll be a watch that has nothing on it. So you will have to level up and continue to XP and gain your XP, doing those projects and all that stuff or whatever from there, right?
So
You're
you
doing all
you
that, you're
have to
knocking out
get
the
your
seasons.
watch to 1,000 yourself.
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
doing that. Get your watch to 1,000, right?
Okay.
But as you progress and like, hey, you've got expertise 1 on the seasonal side, you can then go and put expertise onto a weapon or gear. So expertise 1 to whatever number it's going to be. You can go
Okay,
do that there.
But
on
here's the problem
expertise
then.
on the character.
Wait. Pause. So then I still have to go and run Dark Zone for the rest of my life
No.
until I get exotics to put into the weapon, right?
If you want to put a weapon all the way to 25, yes, you can go burn them on that over there on that side. I personally, I'll take it to 12 and I'll stop. I would not waste my exotics. Reason being is that after the
But
15
even
weeks,
to
during
wait,
the 2 week-
pause. Even to take it to 12, not scared of that NDA. That's why I asked him, are you sure you're not going to get in trouble? That's why I said to him. He says, my chat already knows about this. I've told them. So, yeah.
None of this is NDA stuff here. This
but
is
we
this
didn't
is stuff
have
there
this
from there.
info. We didn't have this info. It's no.
No one has this info coming.
Huh?
And Witch just said, not scared of the NDA. Brother, you're getting, like, you're going to get in trouble. You sure? Whistleblower come, dude.
If Win says I'm
Yeah.
gonna get in trouble, then I'll stop talking right now.
I mean, you already told your chat that you already done it.
You might want to just cover yourself and not put yourself in a position where you might jam
Yeah.
yourself up.
I mean, it is what it is. I already said it. before.
You've already said it to your chat, so yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's 5 people watching.
I would say like chat. I would say like this guy. I watched it like I'm already almost finished watching the video, and my take on everything is like this. The season character is absolutely fucking bullshit. Everyone's fuming on the comments. Everything. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me finish. Everyone's fuming about it. No one's like it about it. My
agree.
conclusion is this: they're saying, "Oh, you can create a new character grinding from the 0 to 40, then SHD watch and stuff." Okay, I can do it right now. Same thing right now without doing seasons. I'm just gonna create a new character from 1 to 40. I'm gonna level up. It doesn't matter like it's gonna be faster, slower. It doesn't matter. I would do it, right? Cool. Then, for example, I'm gonna have this SHD watch or whatever. Okay, fair enough. I can spend, for example, let's say farming 1,000 SHD on the land. It's gonna take me like, let's say I'm gonna have a 3,000. I'm gonna spend my 1,000 points when I have like, let's say, 4,000 SHD, right? What change? What basic change will bring that season to the players? They already divided. The community is so small. We're gonna divide it into like 2 sectors, like a season and non-season. We're gonna bring them like, in my opinion, this is very destructive for the game. This is not Diablo. Will never be Diablo or Poe or Path of Exile or whatever. This is not gonna be a same game anymore, in my opinion. And they're saying like, oh, there's gonna be more builds. What kind of builds? On the PvE, what you playing? You playing or like at the Hunter's Fury with the chatterbox, or you playing like a striker with the Elmo because this is the meta, or you have a healer. Okay, just put the fucking full yellow healer on this thing. There is a free builds that playing PvE. Free builds that I can do right now. if you want to bring the change to the seasons, why to like, for example, saying, you know what, in this season, XYZ, for example, the Elmo and Regulus not going to be available, but we're going to introduce something different. We're going to have an exotic that basically replace that for the season. And you can hold up and you can keep it as a skin for the non-season character. Why not doing this?
Have modifiers on different weapons that changes weapon talent, something like that.
Yes, exactly. And because
Viking, one thing that you just said that I want to touch on, this is something that is going to further divide the community.
Yes.
100%.
Yes, it will. Yes, of course. Because you have people that want to play normal,
right now,
people want to play seasonal. Yes.
Horrible.
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to explain to the Godlike for the last couple hours. The season is nothing positive. This thing is completely destroying the community. Everyone hates it. Everyone to leave the game.
Which says, wait, pause. Which says they have gameplay modifiers for each season to change gameplay style.
Oh my days! What gonna change? I'm gonna kill NPC with the gas and not gas. Like this is not gonna be something remarkable. This is right in the game. What I'm trying to say.
Of course, we'll buy
you,
Div 3, bro. Are you kidding me?
if this season have to be interesting, for example, okay, like most of the players playing on the like a PvE on the master difficulty, whatever, they're gonna be a fucking striker with the Elmo. That's it. There's other alternatives that doing exactly the same damage because everyone clearly knows the Elmo and it's not only shocking the NPCs, but as well doing a ton of damage. You have a healer on the back and you have a support on the back. That's all you need. That's all the content that PvE do. And there's like, oh, Master Series.
But this is the game, though. What do you expect them to do?
But the thing is, if the season have to change, it's green. There's something change in the game. Let's change, for example, the Elmo in this season. For example, Elmo gonna look different, and for example, is gonna behave completely different. And for example, after the season, that look of this weapon is gonna be applied as a skin for the non-season characters. Boom! I would play that shit.
Let me ask everybody this. Let me ask everybody this. If they did something like this in the beginning of Div 2, would that make a difference?
Fuck yeah, it would have been so much better in the beginning. Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I
The fact that this...
It's sort of too little, too late now. I think,
difference, right? So here's the reason why. It's because we technically are at endgame that's extended like a motherfucker. It's this endgame is stretched the fuck out. We shouldn't have to still be farming anything. We should be enjoying the game, and if they want to bring out some new content, new guns, cool. Go farm, get the gun, and now let's go fuck each other up with it. Right?
Yeah, I don't agree with that take though. Right there, I want to interrupt you for a second. Sorry, it's just we shouldn't be farming. Why? It's a looter shooter. You're farming forever. Okay, if you're playing Destiny, you're farming forever. It's like I'll give you the analogy of the carrot and the stick. Right? You're always chasing the carrot, and the stick is just moving it away from your nose, and you're chasing the carrot, and it's moving away. Right? That is the definition of a looter shooter. Right? You're always grinding. So they have to create a way for you to chase the carrot.
But you just said chasing the carrot. Why am I chasing the carrot? But instead of being able to being like right there at the carrot, about to grab it, you've now kicked me all the way the fuck back to the beginning and moved that motherfucker across the goddamn water.
And you get beaten by the stick. And you get beaten by the stick, basically. Right? Yeah. So my take on this one is absolutely destructive for the division community. Like I would say that's what I will always saying to all the players that are playing PvE or PvE content. There should be some special events that interesting on investing time in that events. Right now, what I'm trying to invest is basically, you want to play the new season, you want to know the story, fuck you, create the level 1 character, level up, grind all the shit again, and look, you play looter shooter, right? No one wants to do that. You know why? Because that thing, if that happened before expertise, will be completely different sentence. Because the expertise was expensive to create it, expensive to level up, and now the players that invest that time in that expertise, they've been beaten and say like, you know what? All your progress doesn't matter. This is basically what it's saying. All your progress that you did for the last 4 years that we let you down for those 3 years, now you have to do from the scratch one. And now again, the fucking new sets and new guns, bro, keep it. Who give a shit about it?
Well, and here's the other issue. Anything that you earn on your seasonal character during the season you cannot touch it or access it until the season is over.
Yeah,
That
but
goes
then,
for XP,
but then it
guns,
goes.
Bishop,
Yeah,
gear,
Bishop,
anything.
this
yes.
this is not even the problem. Problem is something different. Like,
Oh
okay,
no,
you
this
cannot
is
keep.
just a little tiny piece of it. That's
Let
all
Bishop
I
what I'm
speak.
trying to say to-
Viking,
bro.
let him speak. Relax. Let him speak.
But the way I say like what Bishop, what basically I have a concluding this one. Remember, your stash have only 300 slot. I guarantee you full stashes right now. So basically, you have like
100%.
a new season characters. How they gonna manage the stash?
I asked that the other day. What happens when my
Yes,
loot,
I have that
my
question as
characters
well.
are
Yes,
full,
yes.
my loot is full, and now my seasonal character dumps in 100 items. What happens to
What
my
they gonna-
100 items?
And
Which
they
gonna be
said-
chosen? Which of the items will be chosen?
What
from?
are they going to save? What are they going to delete? Am I
Yeah.
going to keep
Yeah.
some things, or are they just going to wipe it all out?
Yes,
Yeah, one
I
thing I
Character,
thought they
I
are-
agree,
Character
I've-
doesn't wipe.
I-
Listen, the character doesn't wipe. You have to delete the character yourself if you
Yeah,
want
but
to do the new
stash space-
season.
but
The stash space,
Understand
you
that
will
the
have to
character
transfer.
doesn't delete.
Okay,
The
so
character
so
will
Kong,
transfer
wait,
everything
wait.
over?
Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
wait, wait,
no,
wait, wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait. Let me ask you this the right way, okay? So currently, okay, everyone that knows me, I'm a fucking hoarder. Okay, my stash 300 out of 300 always. My characters, all of them 150 out of 150. Okay, so now there's gonna be a fifth character. That's gonna be a seasonal character. Quick question regarding that first. Can I have fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth character? Can I create 4 characters
Five is
just
the
for the
total.
season?
5 is
So
the
it's
max.
only 5. So I have only
5 is the
one.
max.
I have only one seasonal character. That's it.
Correct.
Okay.
And if you had
Okay.
3 characters, then you could have 2 seasonal characters if you wanted to. But there'd be
I
no point
see.
to have two seasonal characters. But
Yeah.
5 characters total. When the season is over, yes, you will have to transfer everything over yourself.
Wait.
And once you transfer everything over that you want to keep,
What am I
which is
transferring?
number
So
one could be your
do I get
your
300 seasonal
expertise.
stash?
Yeah, so if you get whatever watch levels and shit that you gain there, they'll get
Yeah.
added to your main character.
Yes.
From
So
there,
that-
whatever
yeah.
you
And
have
your
in
resources,
stash, your exotics,
exotics,
your
everything.
gear,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this, all that can then
Yeah.
get transferred over. Once it's all transferred over and you're done, you've basically cleared that character.
Yeah.
You will then delete it. New season starts. You start up a new seasonal character, and then you go through the whole process again. It's
okay,
like Diablo.
It's okay, fair enough.
Well, it's not
what's the
like
point?
Diablo because all of your stash gets transferred back and you're good to go, right? You don't have to
But
delete
what-
gear.
okay,
So now what you're
once
saying
again,
is, wait. So now what you're saying is, I then have to that 300 pieces of gear that I have in the stash of the seasonal character plus the 150. I need to fit them in my already full inventory, right? That fucking sucks. So that means that I'm gonna lose all my shit then.
I have another question. Why all the creating, clocking all the stuff behind season? Like you can do it like straight away. Like you can do it. Like if you want to create for the level 2, like it's gonna be perfect tool for instead of locking the content behind the season. Why not scrap that idea? Bring the players. You know what? Doing from level 1 to 40s is gonna be if you want to start a new game. We have like an expansion and stuff ready for you. That's perfect and stuff. You want to when you reach level 40, then you can then you can like play the season stuff.
Division 2 is down.
What
Yes.
about that? Like last seasons, for example, and people don't have unlocked the skills.
Thank you for
What
following.
about this? How they can reach to that? There is no option. So basically, in my opinion, this is the absolutely dogshit idea. There is no defending spot on this one. There is nothing that they can defend on this one. It's a haste on your money. And once again, I would say very loudly, the games are for the players and not for the devs to make money on that shit. If they're passionate about the game, they will update it constantly. They're not passionate about it. They don't love the feedback. They don't listen to the streamers that keep this game somehow alive and content created on the YouTube. And they bring the dumbest shit and say like, oh, look, guys, this is the perfect third. Do you like the smell of that? No? Oh, too bad. You're going to have to this one deal with next 3-4 months. This is there's no feedback after PTS. There is no consistent update about the games. Devs don't listen. There is so much thing you can do so easily. It's like 5-minute job. They don't have to invest the billions of dollars. They say that guy, this talent works, this talent don't. This PvP talent, this is PvP talent. Simple as that. Simple as that.
And this happened to somebody with me yesterday. I had a guy come in, first time ever, and he goes, we just finished watching the wrap up and the end, the after show and everything. And he goes, I just bought the game. Does that mean I'm fucked?
I had a guy do that too. He bought the game 3 days ago, and he's like, "So what now?"
Yeah, what
exactly.
do I do now? Do I get my money back?
Use
Yeah,
this
this is-
time, get that character to the 40, and now that character now will be your new stash character once you get a seasonal one.
But it's exactly another thing.
I
Like
told him
that's
to
what
get
I
his
was.
money back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. For example, the people that actually paid the Warriors of New York like a 3-4 days. I paid like ages ago. But for example, the people that paid like a $30 or whatever that was for the game 3 days ago, what with them? Did they just get scammed by $30? Because that seems like it. Change my
Orange is now
mind.
free, so they just got practically
that-
ripped off.
Yeah. So I would say, even for example, let's even follow that path. If someone purchased like a 3 days ago, guys, we changed our model business, and for example, instead of this one, we're gonna give you 20,000, for example, this in-game currency. Okay, I would say fair enough. Okay, it's something a compensation though for this place, though. But there is nothing. They say like we just unlock this for everyone. Okay, but as well another thing. There is a saying that people that have a Voni DLC, they have access to more builds or
I just want everyone to speak, you know?
skills. So that means either way, they've been forced to pay for it. Like it's just.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Would you rather something like this whole seasonal character thing, where it's gonna take up, they have to have servers available for this?
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
rather have that or more stash space?
Stash.
Everyone will say
I would
more
have. I would
stash
rather have
space.
stash space.
Okay. But
I will go
here's the
increase the
thing,
stash
though.
to 600. 600.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing, though. We're talking about stash space and gear and all that stuff. Even right now, it's a battle because when they bring out new gear, new guns, we're already going and deleting
Yeah,
stuff that we
yeah.
don't need. There's gear that we don't fucking touch.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. I know I have gear on my multiple 4 fucking characters that I don't fucking touch. I have the main shit that I actually am using for the current meta, whatever, are my main character. And every once in a while, I might go hop over to another one, bring something over. Okay, cool, and I use it.
What
But
the fuck
I
is that?
guarantee you, every single fucking one of us has shit that we need to be deleting. Stop hoarding.
Well, oh yeah, 100%.
It's in our reality. I'll be the first one to say it. I don't feel like the stash space is that big of an issue.
Yo,
Because
true.
we all hoard way too fucking much.
If I could have you
Because
guys on Discord with a
what's
cam,
coming.
can we do
That's the thing
this?
about we don't know what's coming, so we all save everything in hopes like, oh,
How
you
do
know
we
what?
do
I
it?
feel like they're about to change 511. That shit's about to be fucking meta, so let me keep the best fucking pieces. You know, the shit's.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're
Agree.
doing.
Agree.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
Why not
Yeah.
rework items like 511 or other pieces of gear and talents that aren't useful instead of
adding
doing
more.
something like this? Because that would drive people back to the game.
You really think so?
Of course.
I 100% think people will come
You
back.
you think if they
If
revamp
did
511, people are gonna
a
come to the
talent
game?
revamp and they did a gear revamp, 100% would drive people back to the game.
The thing is like, okay, let's talk about the gear sets, for example, for a second. We got how many sets we got? Like
A lot.
like 20, let's call 20. 20, let's call 20. I'll call it 20. How many are you using is?
I think
How many of like striker is a striker, Umbra, some piece
Future
of the future initiative, Foundry, Foundry, no, not really. But we're using the
Ongoing can be useful.
In PvE, I'm talking
Negotiators.
Foundry.
yeah, but negotiator is used.
My camera is on the
extremely
stream PC
rarely.
though.
Or like I
Yeah,
see it maybe
it's
once per
situational.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or that's once per
We
3
didn't
weeks.
plan this. I just asked them to come on the
Once
call,
per
bro.
3
That's the
weeks.
thing.
Guys changing after the fight.
I'm Viking. I'm also talking about PvE.
Maybe we should do a division podcast, but you see,
But the thing is, like,
there's
most
stuff
of
to
you
talk
who really
about.
want to do the DPS, you go in striker Elmo, right? You don't complicate that stuff. Like if someone's come to the Bishop stream, listen, Bishop, I'm looking for the basic PvE gear that can do DPS. What you gonna say to him? Oh, you have to do the dilemma. Just fucking curva do striker Elmo. That's it.
Yeah, do Striker Elmo right
That's
off
it.
the rip.
That's
listen,
it.
can I interrupt you for a second?
And the
Can-
worst part.
Listen,
and
stop.
the worst part-
Can I have you guys cameras on? We can put it on Discord if you want. You guys want to be
Yeah,
seen?
yeah, yeah.
How do we do it?
Yeah, I can.
Like we're doing a fucking podcast here. You know what I mean?
Pretty. Hold on.
How
I
do,
gotta put my hat
how do I
It's all
open it
pretty.
so that we see it? Okay, like this.
Yeah, but on the stream, on
Put
the
on your
stream,
cameras.
I can watch this one.
Yeah, you can do it for Discord. Sure. I mean, I also can't because I'm on stream. You know, but I can if I can have Kong and Bishop, at least.
I think I could do it. Hold on, let me just double check.
It's not allowing me to do the camera on this one.
Yeah, because you're using your camera in your OBS, and for
Yeah.
me, my camera is on my other screen, so I can't. On my other PC, so I can't.
Imagine.
That's gonna take a while. Bishop needs to get pretty thorough, dude.
Yeah.
Gonna go for a plastic surgery real quick, dude.
Nah,
This guy.
I've had a little bit of a rough morning.
Episode 1 Division podcast. Let's go, baby. We're on Spotify. It's coming, bro. What you guys don't know is we were gonna do a podcast like years ago.
Oh, this is not the first time we do it.
It's not the first time.
But yeah, so someone in chat
I'm
saying like
still
just
working on getting that together.
that's so some guys saying on the chat right now. Just bring all the old talents input, add 2 more and to.
Oh, there you go. We have Bishop. Okay.
We look at the knee pads and this. Oh, yeah, absolutely yes. I
I'm
would say
always
we need
ready,
to.
baby.
We need to bring definitely the on the ropes, like a talent on the ropes if you want to play. We need to cancel the expertise on the
Joe Rogan.
PvP zones. Absolutely, the expertise destroy completely the balance of the game, in my opinion. The expertise should be removed completely from the PvP zones, in my
By the
opinion.
way, I'm not allowed to put my camera on.
Because you have
You're not
naked-
allowed.
Yes, I don't have the right.
Do we need to ask your mom for permission or what?
Oh,
No, I
this
need
guy,
your
toxic.
permission.
My permission.
Actually, your permission, daddy.
Okay, you didn't
Yeah.
have any permissions. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh shit! There we go. We see you now.
And another thing I would say, the game have to be completely revamped. Like we have so much damage, not enough like a survivability. The Umbra have to work completely different. Like this set is absolutely dumb as shit.
Like I said, they instead of having power creep, buffing this thing, buffing this thing, buffing this thing, they should just nerf everything to a same level, and then taking account like the survivability of all the different like tank gear sets.
But if you're nerfing everything to the same level, then you have one and the same thing.
Yeah, but I would say like this is exactly what happened. That was the thing, that there was a time where the rifles was extremely powerful. Extremely. One M1A, MDR was extremely powerful. They nerfed the rifles. Look, for the last 3 years, technically, no one using them. Why? Because they exactly what
They
they did.
nerfed them into the ground.
They nerfed to the
they made it
ground. There's no.
unusable.
They're
But
usable.
But that was also the old dev team just hating on stuff, and whatever was meta, they would just nerf straight into the ground.
No, it wasn't that they were hating on stuff. They went back with feedback from the community, but one of the issues when they do stuff like that is they go over.
Only
the
struggling
top
with his
with it.
camera.
Yeah.
They go
Yeah,
overboard with it, and
Yeah.
literally look at what they did to shields after the
here's the
insync
Perfect
meta.
example. Perfect example.
They made shields completely and utterly unusable.
If you see what's your like attack? If you see guy
Long as
shoot
BBC
with
is
a
not
half
loading
shield,
it.
what you gonna think about this guy in today meta?
I gotta
What a
reach my
idiot.
PC. I'll be right back.
What an idiot! Basically, right? And basically, I would say keep the shield. Even if you want to keep the shield, the shields was only a buffer between you and crit. Now, not only you get penalty and a handicap because you use it.
Yeah, you get the
So what is the
decent
point of using it? So I would say if they want to bring the balance to the game, the half shields have to be back again. They can, for example, destroy quickly, but don't get you confused. What that the confusion is come from? Who make that idea possible is idiot. It's simple as that. I would say the half shield, it was a buffer for the crit headshot plays to avoid the crit damage. Simple.
Yeah.
And if you look at it right now, if it has a ×8 multiplier, and I do 200,000 damage with one bullet, that is 1.6 million damage to your shield. That is
Idiots.
insane.
It's absolutely broken. Absolutely
Yeah.
broken. idea.
Now, the in sync meta where you could pop a shield, get in sync, shoot somebody, get 30% damage, yes. Change
yeah.
that. That's fine.
And
But then they put out Flatline that
yeah,
does
exactly.
similar damage, that's easier to use, and you don't need a shield or anything else to proc it.
and it's even more OP combined with spotter.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Here we go. And
Absolutely.
what, but, so
So,
this
but
is the
where's
what is
where's
logic?
everybody complaining about Flatline?
Oh, I tell you why. Because it's easy to use.
But there is a counter to flatline, and that's
Oh.
pulse rest.
I have people that run against me with pulse resistance builds all the time in my spotter Flatline build, and I crush them.
It still does a lot
I'm
of
still
damage.
hitting over 200k because of the chance and the damage
Yeah.
that I have on the build.
Yeah.
No, just so we can have some
That's
representation, you
also,
know,
I
by
think,
multiple
part of
people.
the
We all
reason
PvP
for
streamers.
being as broken
I'm
as it
talking
is.
about with the FAL.
Yeah. Here we go.
What?
You can barely hit who?
I'm
Yeah.
using
Him?
an FAL on
Perky?
my spotter build. Yeah.
I mean, Perky is like,
Yeah.
okay,
What
200%.
about
I'm
There you
that?
doing
go.
over 250k damage without spotter and flatline. With
But
it,
there is an
over 300.
but there is another there's a lot of problems with the skills. This is what I try to get to the discussion. We need to somehow, it's just some sort of possibility. I have no idea how to do it, but we have to find a way to reach the devs and the creating some sort of a partnership program, not Ubisoft partner, a Division 2
Partner.
partnership that basically bring our channel to discuss with the devs like Yannick, listen bro, this is what you did, this is what you proposed, it's absolute dog shit, this is not the right way. We appreciated that you actually guys try to figure out something, but please talk with the content creators, and that's gonna be crypto, that's gonna be a
Why is
conf,
Bempsy?
you, it's gonna be godlike, this is gonna be
I'm scared.
nothing but skills, rock gold, all these guys, but
Let's
they
come,
don't do
baby.
it. If they do PTS, if they even
Hits
do
marks,
the PTS,
24/7 hits marks,
Yeah, I
man.
knew
What
that
the
was gonna
fuck?
happen. Okay, wait. I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay.
PTS was honestly sad to me. Oh, what happened?
I just moved all of us here. I knew that was gonna happen, so I just moved this to a live channel where we won't be disturbed, you know?
and I would say
I was just watching
this is
it.
the problem, in my opinion. This is the
Vamsy!
game on the game right now. That there is no feedback about the PTS. When there is on beyond the PTS, we already expect, oh, it's gonna be in the game. They never changed that. For the last PTS they
No,
proposed
they
to
did.
us,
They did.
what they change? What they change?
Wasn't it like a couple, like 1 or 2 PTS?
Hit marks.
Was like really. Yeah, I think it was with the Doctor Home. It was super broken in the PTS. We complained about it, and then they changed it again.
One thing. What about rest?
Yeah.
But like,
So-
this
so
last
the-
PTS, what did they add to the game, other than the brand where you get 15% ammo capacity, and then the gear set where 2 pieces is 15. I think it's 25 rifle and 25 MMR. So they're gonna buff snipers that
People
are
were saying I
already
should.
broken.
Sorry. People were saying I should get Pound of Flesh in here, but like him and Viking hate each other though.
No,
So
no.
I
come
don't
on.
think that it's gonna be a viable thing.
No, if
I really wanted to get a
PV
PV streamer here because we can at least have a more a valid perspective from PV side of things, you know.
And Perky, when you're talking, your mic's a little low. People are saying in the
Bro,
chat.
I've literally boosted him to 200%. I cannot do it
No,
anymore.
I saw that you were doing that, Godlike, but I just noticed like that people have been saying it in the chat, so I just thought I'd throw it out
better?
there.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Yeah.
PV streamer, Mikey, you want in? You want to come and talk on Discord, Mikey?
Guys,
Here's the
what do you
bottom
think?
line. We all want the game to be great. We all want the game to be better. We want the game to be fun and enjoyable, literally, for everyone. But changes like this, it is not going to
Agreed,
be
yeah.
good for the whole of the community. It's
Yes.
really not.
I think
it's not. It's pushing players back from the game rather than invite them. Like they're saying, like, oh, you can start like everyone else. No, you don't start like everyone else because there's a lot of players, the veterans, that can easily help you on that to achieve your whatever. And the creating the builds are so easy to PvE that literally the brain that person can do it. Go
Okay,
find the
wait.
Elmo. If you don't have an Elmo, just find the farmers, and you find the farmers, great. Find for Elmo. You find Elmo, perfect. You have a striker piece, perfect. Just
Hang
do
on.
the landmarks.
Hang on.
By the way, they're extending it by another 3 hours.
No way, really?
You're joking.
Jesus.
holy shit, they are actually having problems
And you know what?
installing
Even
the
if
pack.
you can't get the Elmo, put a striker build together.
Yeah, I
with a
see it. I
bullet
see
king.
it. Yeah, it's there.
Here we
Oh
go.
my god.
Done. Easy.
Put a
Easy.
Seska piece, contractor gloves, 4-piece striker, chest and backpack with a bullet king. You can crush. You can do 1.5 million crits with a striker build.
Yeah, easy as that.
You know what? A week and a half ago, I had a guy who didn't have a build together, low level shade, didn't have anything in his library. In a 45-minute time frame, we got him a 4-piece striker build. He had a bullet king. We got him through dark hours and got him an eagle bear with not even one time wiping. The guy never did the raid before.
Well, guess
he
what?
did it, I
Now,
told this
now you
dude
can do
to
this
strike.
again, and you have the reason to do it for everyone in the new season. You know,
Why? Why I have
so
to
that
do
everybody
something
can have
new?
eagle bearers now in the new season. You know.
Alex just sitting there poking the flames with a freaking finger.
Listen. Someone's got to play the fucking devil's advocate here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, we can't all be negative and we can't all be against it. For me, again, I just want to say this again. I think it's a great change for new players, right? But I would say only for new players. Yes, the veterans are probably gonna have not such a good time, right? But again, to have a new player that can play with me on day one, and actually enjoy end game in quotes end game, right, is actually a pretty cool thing. I think, you know.
I think just because of the controversy about it, it will just drive too many people away from from the already small community.
This is what I was like shouting for the last like what 3-4 hours. This pack will divide this even more. There is gonna be there's gonna be, for example, the clan. Let's say the clan have 20 people. I don't know the clan, and there's gonna be 10 people like, oh, you know, guys, I know I want to work on my character. I still have lots of stuff to do. I want to expertise 25. And the other guys have a 25 expertise. You know what? Now you know what? We're gonna play the new season, and those clans disband. Why? Why? Literally, why? Why putting like a? You can do exactly the same thing without season, and the new season brings you like 2 sets. Keep it. Who cares about those two sets? That doesn't change the gameplay because you end up with a striker Elmo. Either way. Either way.
No, 3 more hours. 3 more hours. They just
Unless
announced now.
they make certain
more
stuff
hours.
not available in the new season, like the meta stuff. For example.
Yeah, but because if there was a situation that I would say, like, for example, in this season the all exotics looks completely different, like give a skin or something, bro, I would play it. I would play it just for the skins, though. I would do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like exotic.
But that's what I said.
But they're not
If
doing
they
that. But
give
the
you,
thing
if
is,
they
they don't
give you
doing that.
skins and they give you like stuff that you can only obtain, like cosmetic stuff, like cool looking outfits and things like that.
But they not
like
doing
I
that.
said, they have to give you a big incentive to play it. Otherwise,
Yes.
you won't play it. Right? As simple
But
as
for
that.
now, but for now, there is not
So
giving anything else.
they said they're
got
gonna
the
make it.
season hunted.
They said they're
least.
gonna streamline it. Like Kong said, it's gonna be 15 hours. Okay, for you to get from 1 to 40. Okay, you look so sad.
15 hours. 15 hours.
Yeah.
15 hours said Kong. Yeah.
15 hours from 1 to 40.
Yeah.
Well, but they are changing the system to make that possible.
Yeah.
It's not like it's right now.
Yeah,
you
but
start
that's 15
from 1
hours getting from 0 to 40. Then I still got to get a build together. I still got to get.
I mean, you go to countdown and there's your build in like fucking 2 runs, brother. Come on.
Well, yeah, but you need to farm your watch as well. That's 1,000 shade levels you need.
Yeah, the watch is gonna be the bigger problem, yes. But I mean, again, you can still make do without the watch. But yes.
15
You want the
hours
refund?
to level 40. Bro, who? Why?
Casual character,
Why?
casual player. Like you guys are missing the point on that 15-hour thing, though. That's the thing about it.
Tell us, Kong, please.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I mean,
the
I've already-
15-hour thing is
I've
like
already
Kong
said
just-
so much. All right, so all of us here, we play this fucking game, fucking day in day out. Where we all have a fucking problem, or we all have a fucking complex.
We do have a
So,
problem
yes.
indeed.
Yeah, we're all
We-
addicts. 100.
We do Roni runs in 45 minutes to an hour and a half. We can get fucking 30 to 40, right? We know how to play the game. We know the mechanics of what to do, going and hitting headshots, getting more XP, blah, 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 all that shit. We could probably get from 0 to 40 in probably 4 hours, 5 hours. For the
Mhm.
casual player that plays this bitch on the weekend, that plays after work for a couple of hours and things like that, they are the ones that it'll take them about 15 hours total of playtime
Yeah.
doing the things there. And they go and they knock out their projects, they knock out their whatever they have available for them to do, that they can get to their level 40.
But we
15 hours out of 15 weeks isn't shit. They can get there in a quick time frame. Us, we can get there fast as fuck. I honestly predict we're gonna be able to get to that level 40 within a day or not 2. Easy. And that's and just because going off the way that we're doing things. So getting to level 40 is not a problem. Doing the watch after that is also not gonna be a problem because all that stuff there, the projects are it's not gonna stop once you get to level 40. It's still the same. You're still gonna be able to progress
Oh.
extremely quickly. That so people are missing that.
Oh.
But then
So you
here's the
shade what
other
you
part.
can grind shade what you fast as well with the projects.
Yes, it's expertise. That's all it is. It's just expertise. A shade watch is expertise, plain and simple. People are missing that, right? I'm not condoning this because I think it's ass. 100%. Don't get me wrong at all. I think it's ass. I don't want to fucking grind shit. It's PvE. I'm a PvP player,
Yeah.
right? Plain simple. But you can get it done quickly. On that note, there being PvP, the one thing that majority of us here have missed, because we're all PvP players, we're gonna have the opportunity that we can go with the seasonal character. We can make some builds, and we can be like, "Hey, bitch, meet me in the DZ with no expertise now, motherfucker, and come fight me." And nobody has expertise. We just have fucking fresh gear, and we can go and fucking fight. It's a new experience, an experience like the
I said
beginning
that,
of the
yeah,
game
earlier,
type
yeah.
of fucking PvP, how it used to be before any of this. Other
Before any of the
extra
shit. Exactly.
Now,
People
Now,
missed
hey,
it,
guys, can I
yeah.
jump in for 1 second?
And again, you're gonna have new players that are.
If Pound comes
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
is everybody good with being civil?
Yeah, of course.
Just ask Viking.
Okay, I
It's
just
fine.
Him and
it's fine,
Viking
no
have a
problem.
problem. Like,
It's fine. It's fine. No, I don't have a problem with him. Come on, this just was fun for the once and twice, but now it's boring. I'll move out. Move in.
so
Move on,
I
move
did
on.
a poll earlier. I have more viewers now. I should probably do the poll again. Majority of people are saying that they will not play seasonal DZ, which makes me very sad. Let me ask again. Let me ask this again.
I will not play the PvP. I will not.
I'll peek my head in there just to see who's in there. But
I
would
think
say,
very.
chat. I would say like this. This thing do not need a season to play without expertise.
Vote chat,
What we
please.
have to bring is what they like promised us a couple months ago, even half year ago, that the Dark Zone, for example, even the invaded Dark Zone will be without expertise. That's it. That's it. Chat. That's it. We
Okay,
don't
more
have to
people
have a
voting yes
season.
this time.
We don't have a season for doing exactly the same thing. Just make the Dark Zone, for example,
I respect
Dark
it,
Zone
Buck.
is without expertise, and there's only big boys playing there.
No,
me a
to be fair, I
playground for
think
that.
I think it should be the other way around because the the PvP damage in the invaded Dark Zone is already
Or change it,
not
whatever. Like,
normalized.
okay, let's make say the normalization is failing, invade the Dark Zone, and this is basically like, okay, everyone have their own expertise. Other Dark Zone are like a Dark Zone with expertise or without, like pick and divide,
Yeah,
right? But we don't. But you don't have to bring the. God damn it! You don't have to bring a freaking season lock for that. It's ass. It's totally
locking
ass.
content behind the seasonal characters is just
Yes.
it's going
Yes.
to hurt the game. It's going to hurt the community.
It should be an
Yes.
option to do it, but not a requirement.
Yes.
Like for example,
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
The hardcore characters, all right, is pretty much the similar like a thing. You
Yeah.
can play with like a
You can, but you don't have to.
can see-
Yes.
Yes, but the thing is, like, let me experience my game. Like the guy said, I hate when the devs will tell me, okay, you want to experience that shit. You know what? This is time to you to create a new character. Oh, the scene is finished. It's a time to delete that character. It's basically like, oh, look, it's time to you invest the time in the game. Oh, look, you have to invest that time in the game. Like, shut up. Let me play how I want to play the game. Simple as that.
I've put this off now so you guys can't spam. Stop spamming.
Simple as that, chat. And I was watching this like the Vids video, and like it's the whole like I think is like, oh, it's gonna be boring, but it's gonna be excited. Or there's nothing between.
But did you watch the Wiz video and did you agree with anything of what he
Yes.
said or not?
No, I disagree with model stuff. Like it's
Everyone is
basically like-
asking for Pound the Flesh. Do we have any update on that, Bishop? Is he coming or?
I don't know. He said Noxie invited him.
Nox is doing God's work, bro.
I said, everyone agreed that we won't no one will start anything. And then I said we all need to get together and talk about this stuff.
We're just talking about division and we want to get a PvE player's perspective.
he
That's
didn't,
it.
He didn't get back to me yet.
Okay.
So
And another
when
thing,
he
what
gets
you-
back to me, I'll let you know.
Like another thing, like saying like you got like sex today. There's very difficult to say to someone to the talent's gonna work differently in the different zones. They're already working like this. However, for example, talents that, for example, like a target grade in the PvE zone they give you 100%. In the dark zone they give you 80%. Why? It's possible. It's not a big deal. So what's, for example, the Terminated cannot work like the same way? Why
Like
the
I,
Nemesis cannot work the
like
same
I said
way?
to you, I think the biggest problem is that when those changes were made about tardigrade, for example, or any of those things, there was people that were actively thinking about what happens in PvP, right? Like I said to you, I don't think that right now there's anyone that is currently
Well-
taking care of PvP. Like we had Mr. Ryberg, he was busy making changes for the PvP, but now he doesn't work for UB anymore, right? Kong, can you say who do you know anyone at UB that is currently handling PvP? Or do you know of anyone?
No one is.
No one is, right? Bishop, do you know anyone?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
If you know anyone at UB who is handling PvP at the moment.
No, not at all. From my understanding, is Red Storm was the only developing team working on PvP. Massive was the complete.
No, but that was long
PvP
ago.
side of things.
I'm talking about now.
Right now,
It's my
I
Discord.
don't think anybody is working on
If you
PvP.
type exclamation mark Discord, you can join it, but you can't join the call though.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is currently.
3 hours, Messiah. Yannick is right. No, Yannick was the director of the game, which I don't even know. I think he got replaced now by Mr. Garrity, right?
Yeah, Julian Garrity is running all division projects.
He's like
right
the
now,
big boss of
so-
division now.
Yeah,
He's
he's
head of the IP, right? If you-
I
Yeah.
think his title is creative director. I could
see the
be
poll.
I could be wrong if somebody can correct me, but
Still majority
He's
not
running
playing. Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
all-
Thank you for voting, chat.
division I guess content, the franchise.
yeah.
So
like-
Resurgence, he was the top dog on Heartland and Division 2 and most likely Division 3.
Okay. So I think that is the core of the problem here is that we're expecting PvP changes to be made, but PvP changes are not going to be made because there's no one working on PvP, right? Kong, you look like you want to say something. Say something.
Huh?
You look like you want to say something.
I'm just soaking it in. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like all of you guys are focused on the wrong things. But
Okay.
it is what it is. I mean,
Can you
everybody's
focus us
got-
on the right things then, please?
I think it's just because you have more information.
Yeah, I think that's also possible. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Kong,
without
Kong has the
like exactly right. He's sitting there smirking. That's what I'm saying. He looks like he wants to say something. Okay, so speak up then.
That's it. Like, I mean, I already got my PP slapped once. So I'm not trying to fucking say too much.
Okay, well, without saying too much, just what do you think we should be focusing on? Like, give us like some bullet points here. Like, what do you think?
Let me ask this. Oh, let me ask you this. So let me ask. Oh my God,
Solo.
fucking Bishop. So let me ask you, Godlike, first.
Yes,
What is your number one main concern when it comes to this change?
the seasonal change. My number one concern is that no one's gonna fucking
Is-
play it.
Okay, why?
And
Why do you
and
feel that no one's gonna
wait,
play?
wait,
Like,
and-
what-
and-
like,
wait,
your
wait.
top reason.
tied with that top reason, I would say is that okay. I would say I have like top three. Can I give you top three? Number one, I'm concerned that no. Please don't show your dick, Perky.
No.
The number one reason I would say is that I don't know if anyone is actually gonna bother playing it, and if it's gonna hurt the community, right? Also, I want to know how it's gonna affect PvP, and if people are even gonna play it in PvP. I've ran 2 polls in my chat now. Nobody seems to give a fuck, and nobody seems like overwhelming majority, like 75% of people that voted are saying that they're simply not gonna fucking play it. So that kind of sucks,
Okay.
right? Then I would
So-
say the third top reason for me, sorry, Kong, would be
Oh, you're good.
that no, I forgot what I wanted to fucking say. Jesus. That no one's gonna play it, how it will affect PvP, and also yes, if they're gonna give good enough incentives to make people play this season thing, right? That's my top three, I would say.
Okay. So addressing those, the concern when you said PvP, one
what's
thing
up,
the entire
Gorilla?
community has to realize there is that they do not have a team or anybody working on PvP. So anything PvP related, just wipe that from your memory. Whenever they do a podcast or the fucking special reports or whatever the fuck all that shit is, don't even ask what about PvP, because your answer is going to be the fucking same thing it's been for the last 3 years. Nothing. Just leave PvP out of it.
we
Right.
have nothing
That's-
currently planned for the future of PvP.
Nothing currently
Because I
planned.
think
We have
they're
nobody
lying.
working
They're
on it.
lying.
We're broke. Blah 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 blah. Whatever reason you want to put on it, nothing is coming from PvP. right? We take what we get from PvE and we try to go make that work. We find what's broken,
Yeah.
and that's what people fucking use. That's the quote unquote meta. So nothing worry about PvP, right? PvP side, if you want to address that there, when it goes to the on the seasonal side, if people actually do want to do a seasonal character and do seasonal PvP, hey, you can have a fresh look at PvP and it not being people that are overpowered. You can fight people that are more your level, so on and so forth. Or hey, who's been grinding the hardest and has actually got, you know, 5, 10, 15 expertise on their shit already, you know, and however long. You know, towards the end of the season, you might have some people that are pretty strong to fight, but by that time, it's getting ready to wipe, so it doesn't even fucking matter. So that PvP side out of there. People not wanting to play it, if people just want to play this game and they want to get the new weapons, the new guns, the new gear, all that shit or whatever, they're gonna fucking do it. They're not gonna do it probably, you know, consistently, you know, hard grind right off rip or whatever, and or want to continue to completely repeating it. But the incentive is this new gear. If the new gear is not great, they're not going to worry about that. But guess what though? If they want that new gear to then turn around and optimize that new gear or expertise it, so that way on their main character, when it does go to intermission for that 2 weeks and they bring everything over, now I have expertise 27, 28, 29 to get that much extra weapon damage so I can go shit on folks in the fucking DZ with some more broken bullshit, then guess what? They're going to do that. They are going to do it. Hands down.
Yep.
They're not going to grind it out, you know, super heavy and fast or whatever, right? They might play a little bit here, go back to their main. Go play a little bit here, go back to their main. Is the game going to be very separated? 100%. Because we're going to go into our DZs and be like, where the fuck is everybody? There's nobody here. You know, in my opinion, I still stand by it. Xbox still has the most populated servers. PC and PlayStation are very, very close now. But it's also time of day that you play the game is going to determine who you're going to fight, who you're going to see, who you're not going to see.
And
right?
region.
There's regions
well.
also play a difference, and there's a lot of pieces there. I play during the day, and my servers are packed. Bishop plays during the night on Xbox, and his servers are packed. That's never an issue for us. It's just how it always is. But past that, people saying, "Oh, I'm not going to play this," whatever. Here's the reality in it. They already have your motherfucking money. They've already got you for the game. They've already got you for the season pass. They've
Very
already
true.
got you or
Very
for
true.
the fucking DLC, right? They've already got your fucking money. You don't want to play the game? Oh well. So
Hey,
what? Don't
okay.
play it then. Go play something else. Don't play it. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Yeah,
already
but
got your fucking
with
money.
that being said, though, Kong, what about the money that they could make with people buying
They
the
could-
bottom
right.
track of the season?
They probably
But
wait,
guess what though?
and they were like, "We get more people that will pay us more, as opposed to what you're gonna pay, right?"
There other people will come in. There's still new people. Think of somebody just bought the game 3 days ago. They might have got a discount. They spent $27 and got the DLC and all that shit. I spent $120 plus on this motherfucking game since the beginning. I got robbed. You know what I mean? The way I look at it, if I want to look at it, but I've also got my money's worth out of the game. Also, being a content creator, me playing the game live on stream, if I get a few subs,
Pico, you wanna get in here, bro?
it's just fucking paid for itself. Plain and simple. But the fact is that they've already got your money. So
Yeah.
for them
Yeah.
to say, hey, you know what? Oh no, they don't want to play my game. Oh, woe is me. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna put a fucking new skin out there with some fucking cat ears or some shit, and maybe a fuck you sign on the back, and charge you $10, and let's see how many people buy that bitch. And I bet you're gonna see motherfuckers running around with cat ears and a fuck you sign on
Yes,
the back.
sir.
And guess what? Yeah, boy, got you, bitch. Thank you.
If
I
they're
agree.
looking to
happen.
make more
I agree
money,
with you.
they should invest in honestly in art department.
Yeah.
Put out skins that people will buy.
One thing we can't say, nobody can contest the fucking apparel that we have. Some of it is ass, but there is some dope ass pieces out there. There's shit that I see and I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I
There's
wish I
one
could
emo,
buy it.
the fucking making it rain shit. I don't have it because I wasn't playing. I was playing Tarkov at the time. So I'm mad. If they put that bitch out there, I might slide them, you know, $2-3 so I can get me that fucking emote so I can fucking make it rain on motherfuckers. I would do that. Right?
Yeah, and
But
there's
guess what? It's just that's this thing about it is that there's going to be certain things that appeal to certain people. Some people like the apparel shit. So guess what they have been doing? They've been fucking pumping out stupid amounts of a fucking apparel all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All they gotta do
Printing
is
money.
change it up a little bit. Say, hey, here's some fucking Hello Kitty shit. Run around there looking like a fucking cat, and someone's gonna fucking buy that bitch for fucking $10.
Come,
They've made their money.
even I'm gonna say something like this. This apparel thing start for the ridiculous prices for the like skins when they like bring the Kajika skin, the all this like a rogue, the anti-rogue stuff, and those skins was like a super expensive, $20-$30. Like the game is not worth that much even. The game's right now the full Voni and the game is like what, like $12-$15 right now.
When
Not
on
even,
sale,
and
you
this-
can get the ultimate edition for like 25.
Here we go, and the skin was 20. Okay, how many of
Yeah,
you
but
paid? I
they're
paid
making
it.
their money.
I pay it. Godlike pay it. Like you guys, 100% have like a Kajika skin because it was dope, right? It was a
I
really
don't.
cool skin.
Fuck no. I
Okay.
didn't buy shit.
But
Me
Rainy
neither.
emote is good, yeah. Rainy emote is good, right?
Fuck no. Everything
Yeah.
looks the same when you're on the fucking floor all the time. So I get
pretty
farms.
much.
So
True.
But
It
I
all
would
looks
say
the
like
fucking same.
even so, following that path with the skins, okay, how to make the money for the game. We got the slot on our skills to make them look different. For example, Seeker Mine or all the shield was different.
They
Why
can
we
do
don't
so
have it
much
right now?
shit with that. Yeah.
Why we don't? Why they not continue that trend? This is since day one. This
Right.
is since day one before
Yeah,
everything
that was
happening.
supposed to be a day one thing. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I mean,
another thing I would say, I would say, stop with the season thing. I'm still saying that if someone want to have experience, like for example, or we all equal, okay, then just create a dark zone, like those not invaded that have a expertise is turned off. Everything is like a vanilla basically, and that's it. Problem solved.
Like conflict.
Yes, exactly. And that was promised to us, like with the dark zone
God,
will be
like I
normalized.
messaged Crypto to see if he wants to come in.
Cool.
And that was the thing, but suddenly
But
everyone's forgot about it. Like,
But
so
then
suddenly
people
everyone's
bitched
excited.
about it because
Wh-
I
but
put all of
why-
that
why-
for expertise.
That's
I'm
fine,
not
but
saying-
why no one? And look, anyone's bitching right now about the season. This is exactly the same reaction. They do the literally they change the name of the shit for the third, and they say like, oh, this is gonna be different.
Pico says that skill vanity he believes is console limitations, which that really sucks because like I really think they could have done so much if I can have like a Suka mine, you know, but it's like a Pokeball skin, for example. That would be fucking amazing, you know?
Whatever. There is
Well,
a lot
but-
of things they can do.
Yeah.
Look at Call of Duty. Look at Fortnite off the grid that some of us just play tested. Look
Yes,
at
sir.
all the different cosmetics, outfits, apparel that you could get.
Yes, sir.
Why not hire an art department and then put 5 items in the game that you can get doing in-game stuff, and then have 5 items that you can buy, and have it be like what they did with the capacitor, how they changed the look of the capacitor was
Fantastic job.
awesome. It looked amazing.
Pele
Dread
Hofstein,
Dread
Pele, whatever. Hofstein, that's his thing. He did it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
palette,
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
But
even
why
Bishop,
don't they
even
do
Dread
stuff?
Addict.
Look at how much money Fortnite and Call of Duty make off of just skins.
To be fair,
They're
we
free
should
to play games.
We should
Yep.
Off of
message
skins
Janik,
alone.
make more skins.
Tico
No,
says
but
that the
no,
old
but
version of Snowdrop is
Ubisoft-
holding the game back, and I'm inclined to
Ubisoft
agree
is
with,
in so
with that.
much
Yeah.
trouble over the last. They've only had one profitable year out of 5. Ubisoft. They are in trouble for money.
Yep.
And
Yes.
I'm sorry. A simple and easy way to generate revenue is to put things for the community that the community will buy.
Like in X Defiant as well, they put the skins as well and stuff.
Exactly. X Defiant. They have.
They
I
won, and
guarantee
they
you,
won.
they have an art department
They won.
for X Defiant.
Yes, sir.
They should do something
Or-
similar for this
and I
year.
brought this up a while back. Why not do something simple like take the most popular skins from Division 1
Remake
and put them in Division 2,
Yeah.
tweak them a little bit so that you could buy them. And you know what? There are skins, and I don't change my skins ever,
We know.
that I would buy and use.
Just to say something
That's
here
why I knew that
to
DZ, we can smell you.
Hell
like
yeah, man. I haven't changed my hood in like 2 years.
putting a game on another engine altogether is absolutely impossible. Like that is it's gonna
No,
take
it's-
them.
Yeah, there's no way
It's
they
gonna
can
take
change it to Unreal
them
5.
so
Yeah.
many hours, and developers they don't have money for that.
It's
It's never gonna
It's
happen.
It's not possible.
That's
I'll tell
basically a
you though,
complete
Unreal Engine
rewrite of
5
code.
was
The new
amazing.
Snowdrop is very good, but obviously they also can't just port the Division to the new Snowdrop. It would have to be a new Division. That's why I always say wait for Division 3 for these things, like crossplay, like cross save. It should happen
fair-
in Division 3.
I hope at least at the end of the year we might hear something about Division 3
Why?
after.
I don't
What makes
know,
you say
I
that?
would say
I doubt
we're
it.
gonna
I think
we're
next
gonna
year.
hear about Division 3 around 2027, 2028. That's
Whoa,
I-
what the
Minimum
fuck?
2 years out.
No,
Minimum
I
2
would
years.
say we're gonna see the first trailer either at the end of the Brooklyn DLC, like a,
I
like a
think
sneak
so.
peek kind of thing, or Ubisoft Forward next year. That's when we'll
Yeah.
see the first piece, like little snippet of Division 3.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna actually get the game for years. I would
Yeah.
say
No, that's good.
minimum March of 27. Earliest March of
I'm just
27.
doing a podcast thing because the game is down for like 16 hours.
I kind of find it
So I got all
annoying
the
that they
streamers
kind of
to
let
come
the
chat.
game die in year 3, and we're like, oh, we can still do something there with this. Let's pick it up again.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
they actually said after Warlords
Hmm?
of New York came out, they had nothing planned for the game.
No, it's okay.
Why?
They said that. Well, exactly. Why?
There was still so
You had
much
a huge
stuff they
DLC.
could
They
do.
said
Yeah.
they said during Warlords when Warlords of New York launched, what did they boast that they had 40 million accounts on the
Jeez.
game? Horse shit.
Yes, viewing days.
40 million
Yep.
accounts. I could pull up the stats right now and call bullshit on that.
Yep.
And show it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like a drama around this.
Have we heard anything about the?
Reddit, YouTube, streamers, everyone pretty much they saying what the fuck. They literally saying what the fuck.
I have a question.
I think
Why?
if they,
Why?
I think if they push this through, it's gonna be hurting them even
It's
more.
not a matter of if. It is going to happen. It is going to happen.
Hey,
Will
God,
will
like, I just sent you a
make some
link.
changes? Sure.
Take a
but
look at
it's
that
going to
when
happen.
you get a second.
Yeah. Like I've also seen that people keep on saying that like yeah they need to revoke this. Like I don't think that that's happening. I think they might
It's not
streamline it a
happening.
bit.
That's the worst part.
It's
That's the
happening.
worst part.
It's happening.
It's the worst part though. Like it's crazy. It's
I
crazy that
think
it's
they
happening, though.
need
I
to
don't
change
understand
it though, so that it is not that the storyline
optional.
content is not locked behind seasonal characters.
Yes.
They
Yes.
need to change that.
But
And
positive
again,
thing,
I want to stay
if they change that, then
open-minded.
what's the point of having a seasonal character then?
See, even
They
even
can't.
e-
It's going to
exactly
happen.
exactly. Even Tico says Kong is
that will
right.
not
It's 100%
change.
going to happen. Yeah.
It's going to
Well,
happen.
add incentives to do the content on your seasonal character, like you
New
get
gear, new
double
guns.
exotics.
New gear, new guns, all that stuff there. It's a faster progression, something fresh, a fresh start to the game. That's the incentive to doing it.
yeah, but
This,
but
I
in
can
that
do
but in
the
that
st-
case,
I
They
can
are
do
gonna
the
lock-
story on my main character,
I'm
and
not
just do
ignoring
the
chat,
story.
Mikey.
But if I want to get the seasonal content,
You need to
like the
do
new
season.
gear, the new exotics, the new cosmetics, I have to do the seasonal track. I
Correct.
would be okay with that.
I
But-
have an
have
even
to do seasonal
technical.
character.
I have an even technical question for you, gentlemen. Let's create our new season characters. We get our 1000 SHD. We got our level. We work in expertise. How that expertise gonna mix up with our like a main account?
Our expertise level is gonna stay from our main, right?
Your expertise how it's going to work is that 2 weeks allegedly. Let me put that out there. Allegedly, once the 15 week of the season is done, and you have that 2 week intermission time frame, at that time where you're able to merge everything over. If how I'm 6,700 SHD, if I make it to level 800 SHD on a seasonal character, now that'll go over there. That 800 will get added to my 6,700. The gear, I move that over. The materials and all that shit gets moved over.
We need a
It's just
bigger
like- it's
stash
just
for
like-
that.
It's
No, it's
just
not
like
too late.
doing no, you don't need a bigger stash. You need to fucking
Take
stop
it as-
hoarding and delete shit. Plain simple. You because here's the thing. I'm gonna have duplicates. I'm gonna have
I agree
fucking
with
gear
this, yeah.
that I made over here because I can't access it for my main characters, right? Remember that. I'm gonna have shit that's already expertise fucking 25 or whatever the fuck level are my main character. You're gonna have shit that you're doing over here that's probably fucking level 1, 2, whatever the fuck level. Why the fuck am I gonna bring that over to the other side for? Delete that motherfucker, get the materials, and then bring that over. Now, once you have the new gear, You move the new gear over, move your new guns over, move your exotics over, move your exotic components over. That's what you're moving. You're not moving
be fair-
all the fucking gear that you fucking did. That'd be fucking stupid.
But one
Oh, so,
thing,
so you're moving basically only like at your SHD and your resources, right?
And anything that's brand new, anything that's brand new that you don't have. Maybe you find something that you absolutely don't have on your main character. That's what you're moving. You're not moving over the entire fucking stash.
but one thing
Delete it.
I am wondering about it is if I already have like a duplicate on my main, and I still expertise it. They would need to do something for like refunding the expertise if it's get destroyed. Then
No. So let me
Yeah.
ask you this: if you expertise a fucking gun all the way to 25 right now and you delete it, do you get materials back? I'll answer that question for you. No, you do not. So why the fuck would they do it there? No. Dumb question.
yeah, agree. It's too like they either they just make it everything simple and enjoyable. They making like all this drama around this game.
Yeah, I think
Everybody is just dumb. Like no, that I didn't hear or read the one comment they said like, or beside vids, they said like, yes, this is what we was waiting for. This is what we're waiting for. This is what we literally waiting for the last 5 years.
Here's
Yes.
here's where my issue comes in with all of this, right? So for us, we're bitching about having to grind again and all that stuff or whatever.
no, they
Here's
should
the
be selling
problem,
exotics.
right? I'm a brand new player. I come to play this game. Oh shit! I have to do. There's a seasonal character. Sweet. I'm gonna make this seasonal character, right? So this is my only character. I don't have other characters. I make a seasonal character. Season's done, and then it's like, oh shit! Wait, I have to start over with another character again and do everything I just learned how to do. Okay, I guess, right? So now I'm starting over with a whole other character, and now that seasonal character, the original season character, turns into a non-seasonal character, which now becomes my main. And now I'm going on to my character number 2, and now having to do all that and grind again, right? They don't have that luxury that we have, where stash space and all the other shit is a fucking issue. They don't have that luxury. We have that luxury. We are spoiled right now, right? Looking at a brand new player aspect, it has benefits, and then at the same time it also has cons to it. There's pros and cons to it. So
I don't think there's cons though for new players, because whether they're gonna just play on few different characters, but at the end of the day, those characters they still get to keep. They don't lose anything. They keep all that gear. What is the problem? You know what I'm saying? In any case,
right.
majority of us,
they're
if
behind
we are going to be playing a season, right? If let's say we're going to be seasonal players, then what's going to happen is you don't really care about your normal characters anymore. You just sort of living the season.
But that new person, they're grinding even harder than us, because we already have our SHD. We already have our library.
Okay.
They're having to grind out their library and all that
Okay,
stuff.
so what's wrong with that?
On that, right? Season's done. They didn't finish it. So now they got to start over again.
Wait. Why start over? Why start over? Didn't you say that you no longer you don't lose your library?
Correct, but now they're starting over, grinding up to get back to a point to where, okay, now I can start focusing on pumping stuff into my library, or expertising shit or whatever. The part of the grind that we don't have to worry about is we don't have to worry about expertising anything.
Yeah,
they do. The grind is going to be ridiculous for them,
because they need to do our grind plus another grind, basically.
Yeah,
because they don't have the same stuff as we do.
Yeah, we already have a lot of it done. We have a head start. It's not gonna It's not gonna be bad.
One thing
can I ask this for everyone? When seasonal say nothing changes from today till season 2 launches, will you guys try it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Allegedly.
There
you go.
But
Allegedly.
we are also.
I'm gonna try to stay open-minded, and I'm gonna try it. I honestly think changes need to be made.
But one thing as well, we are not the guys saying that we are leaving. But there are so many people.
That's why I wanted to ask the PvE streamers that are saying they're leaving. I wanted to talk to them.
I would say like this with the seasons. It's not about I'll try it or not. I will see how the carrot looks like. If it's a freaking just like
Pico, you're gonna love it, bro.
And stuff that doesn't change a lot, or the skins are not cool enough.
Because guess what? All these seasonal people, they want ego bearers, you know what I mean?
Following that path, I will create the seasonal characters, all the seasons, move to my normal character, because no point to grinding anymore. I'd rather to grind mats on my main character or get like exos on my main character. When the new stuff gonna happen, I just click, 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 click. I'm back again. With the new guys, as the Kong said, they have like they said, oh, there's a new PvP. They enjoy the PvP, and now basically they're staying like a big guy, like with expertise
No one's
26,
leaving,
with
bro.
all the best gear and all the god rolls, all this stuff, and he's like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? He's gonna bounce off again. This is not the solution. We just like extending the problem in time. That's my opinion.
It's not a hit
Problem
mark
is,
discussion,
I
Stoffel.
think
It's
the
like
devs need to come out and be overly,
they're trolling you, bro.
obscenely specific with everything that this is going to entail. Step by step, this is what is what, this is what it is, this is how it's going to be, this is what you're going to do, this is what it's going to do. They were very vague with how they explained everything.
Yes,
And
I think that the
I
way
think
that
that's why a
they
lot of
delivered it
people
was
are
pretty bad.
flying off
Yes,
the rails.
yes. I also realized that a lot of people didn't actually fucking understand what the fuck it's all about. You know what I'm
Give you
saying?
perspective, guy from my chat.
Got
this-
like
hey,
100%.
Yeah.
This is the guy, like the guy was asking on my chat. Hey, new to the updates chat. So does it mean that my current character can't go above level 30? Do I need a new character? Which basically in the trailer even said you can go on the level 40 for free, but the guys don't just like where that level come from. Do I have to buy something? Do I have to sing? Or what is the warlords then? I hear about the warlords. What's up with that? What is the hide behind that? The price, whatever that is, you know? It's just everything is not going well. It's not going well in my opinion.
Can we talk later?
In my opinion.
Let me ask this. Flip side.
Probably not.
Is there anything about
If
what
I
they
have to,
said
yeah.
that you guys do like?
Yeah.
Yes. I like the idea that it's like, okay, the ripoff basically
I'll do
is,
it,
but
sure.
that level 40 for all players, that brings more players to the Dark Zone. Doesn't matter, it's going to be bots, not bots, new players, old players, doesn't matter, but that's going to bring more players over to the pool of the game. So that's bring players together a little bit more. That's a
Wait,
good thing.
I
But
want to
once
ask another
again-
question. I want to ask
but
another
once
question
again,
to
they're
all of you.
divided by the
Wait,
season. So it's like a
wait,
reverse.
wait. You
One
see,
step forward, two back.
I said exactly the same thing earlier when I was watching Witz's video. Okay, Tico just said now we don't have an endgame loop currently, if you ask me, and I have to agree with this. So I want to ask this question to all of you: what is endgame? I want each and every one of you to answer this. What is endgame? Before I do that though, Viking, I want to ask you about heat marks. Do you want heat marks, please?
What hit marks? No, don't play it.
They're just spamming it, bro. They're spamming it.
People have been spamming it for like a half hour.
Oh my dudes, do it. Okay, do it. Do it.
No, I
do
don't
it.
know if I have it.
Do it. Hit me.
Wait,
Hit me with my hit marks.
Where is it?
my
I don't know.
rage
I don't
over
know if
hit
I have
marks.
it. I don't know if I have it.
Jesus Maria.
I don't have it.
Okay.
Who has the hit marks,
Right.
motherfuckers? I'll move you. I don't have it. Okay. Anyway, so the
Endgame,
endgame. What is
you get
endgame,
to 40,
Bishop?
You get to 40, you grind out your gear, you grind out your watch, you grind out your expertise. You can do the raids, you can do countdown, you can do
Hit marks.
descent,
24/7 hit
manos.
marks, man. What the
you could do and when you get all of your stuff optimized, expertise, you fill out your shade, your library, etc. You can go PvP with your maxed out, topped out builds if you would like to. Or you could challenge yourself in the legendary missions,
Yes, sir.
legendary strongholds. You can challenge yourself by doing solo legendaries. There's a lot of different ways that you can engage the game after doing the main part of the story, main part of the game. But endgame is where you challenge yourself. Endgame is where you really put the grind in. I would think of 0 to 40 as a tutorial.
Yes.
You're learning how to play the game. You're learning how to make the builds, fill out your library. You're learning about shade. You're learning about expertise. Learning what weapons work, what doesn't, what talents work, what doesn't, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I would consider that to be endgame.
My the Dark Zone like the end game. Definition is basic when you actually you put so many hours into grinding all this gear and stuff to challenge yourself.
Okay, wait.
Like is it either
Pico
gonna be
disagrees with
Dark
Bishop.
Zone-
Wait, slow down.
Hold-
Pico disagrees here. He
Definition-
says that is content, not a gameplay loop.
But the thing is like end game is basically when you challenge yourself on the end game. There is nothing more. You cannot challenge yourself more. Like, it's the same way, for example,
Mufa.
why most of the time I'm playing Dark Zone solo. Because I know when I'm gonna have a full team with a full very good players, is always gonna end up in the win. I want to lose. I want to learn. If I'm gonna make 1v7 once per, I don't know, like in 2 days, I'm happy about it. I did something that it's very difficult. If someone running, I remember in Division 1, there was even the guy who was doing the legendary solos, and that was insane. He changing skills, he changing this. It was entertaining to watch. And someone likes PvE and they likes to watch this end game content to challenging themselves. Perfect. It's cool. But people nowadays don't want to have a challenge. They want to have like a guardian that gonna guide in through the end game content.
Okay, I have a question for you now. Wait, pause. I have a question for you here because you're saying people don't want to challenge themselves. Well, I can make an argument with you right now that having the new seasonal content where you're starting from level 1 and you have fucking nothing, now all of a sudden you want to do the master climax mission, which is going to be hella fucking hard probably, okay? Isn't that not going to be a really fucking good challenge for you?
It will be. It will be.
Right? So there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, and then what?
Well,
Did I
you're
finish
challenging
the game? Did I
yourself.
finish the game? Did I
No,
change the finish
you're
the game?
finishing what they're giving you to finish, I guess. But it's just you made a point, and I'm just, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, I did it. Okay, let's imagine, like, let's put this in the scenario in the life. Okay, we did our characters level 40, we grind this, blah 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 blah.
Yes, it is
Okay,
exactly.
we accepted this master level skills, whatever. We did it. We give a big massive high five. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Let's go back.
Well,
to
that's it. It's the game. What do you want?
But that's not end game. This is the end game content that you pay once and that's it, because it's not hiding.
What I said earlier, and Tico is saying something similar. Okay, what is endgame? Endgame is fucking one thing. You go and you run boxes, get exotics to do your fucking expertise. That is it. It's box run. It's fucking expertise. That is endgame. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do in endgame. Okay, Tico says, let's face it, even if you're a PvE player or a PvP player, our endgame loop is run Warlords of New York for SHD points to upgrade. That's it. Then all challenges are removed because we make ourselves so strong through running Warlords of New York. And not only Warlords of New York, obviously you go run, like I said, you go do boxes and you expertise yourself and you get even stronger. So we are now, again, they have walked themselves into a corner that they've allowed us to get so strong, but the difficulty is not going up, right? There is no challenge right now in PvE, okay? Even if you don't have any fucking expertise, you're still running through the game on heroic like there's no problem, okay? So when they're doing this and you're starting from nothing, now all of a sudden you understand you remember how fucking hard the game was before there was SHD, before there was all of those things, before you had maxed out builds with maxed out roles, 25 expertise, you're mowing through everything and everyone, right? Now this will actually make you think about how you're playing the game. Yes.
It's not. It's what you're saying is not true.
It's not true.
Yes, because I'm going to summarize the one build: Elmo and Striker.
If you're level 1, you're not going to have Elmo and Striker.
Yeah.
No, level 1. Okay, level 2. I'm gonna level 40. Okay, let's go. Let's level 40. I'm gonna create the level 40
you're level
character.
4. You've got Elmos, you've got Strikers, but you have no expertise. You're not going to be as strong as you are right now. As a player,
that's only 25%. But this is only 25% weapon damage difference.
That's
only
the difference between there's a big difference.
But that's on the 25. Okay, for example, that's basically nerds. We got 25, but even level 15 or level 10 expertise will do the job. It will do the job.
Yeah,
guys, it will do the job. So my conclusion is basically you end up with pretty much the same build. So okay, we're gonna play this one. You create the striker. You're hunting for the striker. The worst part, you don't have to hunt.
You're playing the game.
Just put you literally not even put the hunt. You just put it like at the choose loot, because loot pool is gonna be like, okay, this season, I'm gonna put this as striker. I'm gonna run 2 right.
Maybe it's still gonna be a while. They extended by a further 3 hours.
Just dump all the items I found during the missions, whatever, to the expertise, because I don't have to even go to the safe room. I just click it, open the button, and can do it from my inventory. Let's move out. Okay, I got level 5, level 10 expertise. Let's take it. Let me take this one like a week or like 10, 15 days for the nerds like us, right?
I'm not saying it's
15
easy.
days. I got level expertise 15 of the weapon, bro. The crit damage is gonna be to 250 to 275. is that gonna like a huge improve my overall gameplay? I'm gonna kill this NPC 0.2 seconds faster, or 1 second less DPS time. So my conclusion that basically the end game is pretty much the same on PvE. You running to the striker Elmo, striker Elmo, striker Elmo. There's no other DPS builds like that make it exactly the same performance, because on the Elmo you can shock the enemy, so they don't move, they're easy to kill. Simple.
And
Back
if
to
they're
the square one.
they
And-
wanted to
and-
put something. Go ahead, Kong. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, for me, Endgame it means a little differently because obviously majority of us have all played Div 1. Endgame Div 1, you did your PvE, but there was a bigger emphasis, a bigger focus on the PvP because the best loot, the best gear, all that stuff was there in the dark zone.
Yeah.
You had to go to the dark zone to go get that shit.
Absolutely.
That's where the high risk, high reward, and all that come from. I know that I got this the house. I don't want to fucking announce it to anybody, but the minute I go to try to extract, I might get fucking jumped by 24 other fucking players if I'm by my fucking self. Right, and you have to try to fight for your fucking life to get this fucking exotic out of there. You're hitting fucking two.
The adrenaline is going through the fucking roof. You're calling different extractions. People are chasing you, bro.
Exactly. That's where it is there. On the PvE
We don't have
side,
that.
Endgame is doing those incursions, doing the raids. Now, if we're talking Div 2, right? Endgame, the PvE side is so fucking massive. I honestly, in my opinion, a PvE player in Div 2 cannot complain about a motherfucking thing because they've got so much fucking content. It's coming out all their fucking pores. They've got so much shit that they can
Raids.
fucking do.
All of
Incursions,
DC,
raids,
all of New York. Yep.
everything that comes out is
Coney
PvE
Island,
related,
Pentagon.
right?
But I
Kenley.
mean,
They have
we can
massive
argue
amounts
about
of
that
content.
though. We can argue about that
No,
because
they-
okay,
they have so much
once you have the
content.
Eagle Bearer, would you do the raid again? Unless you're
Me
Tickle, right?
personally, no. For
Exactly,
Me,
you
I
see?
PvE to PvP, right? That's me though. I'm different. But let's take someone for instance like DJ Tickle. He has gotten how many fucking 5 billion fucking Eagle Bears for the community?
I think
That's
they've
his
done
end
over 3,000 raid carries.
That is his end game content. That is where he has made his mark. He's brought out, laid it on the table and saying, hey, if you want a fucking Eagle Bear, come see me. I got you. That's his content. You want to get the fucking Ravenous and all this other shit? Let me know. I got the squad. We'll get you through that bitch in fucking 20 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
That's his content for him. Hey, guess what? You want to get farmed in the DZ? Come fucking ride with me. We'll get fucked up all day long. And
Yes,
that's our
sir.
content.
We're good at
Right?
getting
We
fucked
have-
up.
For a PvP player, our end game content is always going to the DZ. What can we use? People that watch me and they know that I'm always constantly trying to make a different build. I don't use the same shit all the time. Until I start getting fucked up, then I go use the same shit they're using, or I use my shit, fuck them up. All right, now I'm bored. Let me go transfer the fuck out. That's where it comes in. But the end game content is different for PvE players and PvP players. But the one thing that's the same is we all have to PvE. A PvE player is going to go do the raids and incursions and all that stuff. They're going to try to fucking see how fast can I do this fucking raid? What can I do to break this shit? Hit motherfuckers with 5 billion damage in a raid, right? What can I do to get this done faster? The speed runners and all that shit. That's the PvE side. That's their end game content. They don't set foot in the fucking DC. They have nothing to go in there for. The Div 2 has also made it to where they don't have to go to the DZ to get the things that are DZ exclusive. They can get the fucking Emperor Guards,
Unfortunately,
and
yeah.
the goddamn System Corrupt and all that shit, if they want to use that just by doing PvE shit. Div 2 has made it way more accessible on the PvE side for a PvE and or casual player. Now, for a PvP player, right? I'm gonna go knock out all the content. I'm gonna do all that dumb shit that's out there. Excuse me. I'm gonna go do all the PvE content one time. I'll do the raid.
Yes, same.
Each raid. Cool. I've got my guns. Cool.
Yeah.
No reason for me to go back. Oh, you need to go? Sure. I'll go help you do it. Right? I'll go do the legendary and the heroic fucking title basin bullshit. I'll go do the master fucking title basin or whatever the fuck and hate my fucking life for the fucking 8 hours it takes me to do it because I'm not a PvE player and I'm gonna go in there with goddamn Striker Elmos thinking I'm a fucking boss and get my dick slapped in the dirt. I'm gonna go do that. One time. And once I have the fucking stamp that says, yeah, Kong did it in 8 hours. Motherfucker, I did it. That's all that matters to me. And guess what? I'm not touching it again. I'm going back to the DZ to go get farmed. That's where I'm at.
I need to go, guys. So I'm
Alright.
gonna be back in 20
All right,
minutes.
buddy. Have a good one.
Thank you, Perky. Thank you for being here, man.
Reggie. Take it to be a person.
So I gotta be back in like 20 minutes. If you guys are still
No,
in
no.
here, I'm gonna be
But
back.
I would say like the caveat even
If
saying,
I
We
can
got
jump
3
in
hours,
real
bro.
quick with something. So
Yeah.
they want to add a new content, a new challenge.
okay.
we have these master class missions, or is that what it's called?
Master difficulty.
Yeah,
Master difficulty. Thank
For
you.
the climax missions only, which is only the last mission, right? Not the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
very last mission at the end of the seasonal content.
Okay.
You want to challenge people? You want to actually have a challenge for that mission? Remove
Yeah.
expertise from that mission. That's your modifier.
Yep. I would do that.
Why add all of this other stuff in there when you could simply remove shade? When you walk into the mission, you get EMP'd. You lose your shade watch. You lose
Yep.
your expertise.
Yep.
That's your challenge right there.
Here we
Then
go.
every
Right there.
season you have different modifiers that spotter doesn't work, or strikers doesn't work, or elbow.
Yes, sir.
You only gain a quarter of your shock ammo.
Yes, sir. I would do that.
Ouroboros, you're using your Ouroboros. It only gives you a quarter of your status
Whatever.
effect, ammo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would do that.
Those are
But the thing-
that
but-
would be a nice simple change to add in
Yeah.
a difficulty layer that would be fun, where I could use my main character that I've put thousands of hours into, instead of having to go from 0 to 40, reform all my shit, reform my watch, go to the end of the season, do the master difficulty, and then have the character get deleted. At the very end, I'm gonna delete the character.
So allegedly, let's paint this picture. You have
Allegedly.
your character. You've been grinding, right? And then you're like, you know what? Let's go, guys. Let's go attack this master difficulty on your seasonal character. You're not gonna have all this gangster shit you have there. So what you're saying kind of makes sense. You're challenged right there. Boom. Now, in the 2-week intermission, when you do have your gangster character, are the ones we currently have, you then can go say, hey, I want to go try that bitch again. I personally will give you a whole big middle finger and say, fuck you, I'm not doing it again. But you can.
So once you complete it, what you're saying, once you complete it on your seasonal character, you can do it on your main character?
Yeah, you can.
that
You
what you
can.
mean?
Of course, it's a 2-week intermission. What do you for 2 weeks? You're saying it's not going to be available? Allegedly.
But again, that was the stuff that they were very vague about, and that they didn't say.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Right?
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. So allegedly, you could possibly do it on your seasonal character and then do it on your main character during your 2-week intermission, right? When it becomes available there, allegedly.
See? So basically, what is the point of the season again? Back to conclusion. What is the point of the season?
Yeah.
It's basically
Getting-
literally go back
getting
to
new
the
gear.
square one.
Getting new gear,
Okay.
getting the new grind, all that stuff like that, and it's honestly
The
it's just
seasonal
a way for
modifiers.
them to go with the game. But here's the big picture. In my mind, I can kind of see where they're going with this. The problem that I have with it is that it's doing it too late. Same thing with expertise when that came out. It's too late in the game doing that. If Div 2 came out and it said, hey, this is your grind, 0 to 30, and then you have to grind out this watch level, or 0 to 1 to 40 when that came out, and when they dropped Warlords in New York, once you got that watch, now this is all your stuff there, but that had to come sooner. They're dropping stuff too late in the game to try to save grace, right? There's people that probably had the same argument when Warlords in New York came out and the expertise came out and said, fuck this, I'm not doing it. But these are the same motherfuckers that are 12,000 fucking
Absolutely.
15,000
Yeah.
SHG right
Yeah.
now, right? These are the same fucking ones. So the same ones that are saying right now, I'm not fucking playing no seasonal character, will be the same fucking ones be like, hey, I already got 1,000 SHG in a fucking week, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be the same fucking ones doing, hey, look, I'm already level fucking 25 SHD or 25 expertise over here. Come get fucked up, right? I can do all this fucking content quick as fuck. It's too easy. This is too easy. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You'll see them already. You'll see them on fucking Twitter. You'll see them everywhere fucking posting the bullshit or whatever. Somebody out there in their mind's like, I'm about to go fuck this shit up. I'm gonna see how broken this shit is, and they're gonna try to figure that out. And that's where they're going with it. I mean, the content is there, right? The content is there. The problem is that they're doing
Whoa,
this too
wait.
soon. If they started this in the very
You're saying the
beginning,
content is there, but that's the thing.
Look-
They're not actually adding anything new.
Oh, I'm sure
is the
we're gonna
problem.
get challenged. TJ.
in
They're
terms of
absolutely-
like missions, right? They're not actually adding anything new, really. Okay.
No, they don't.
no,
That's the whole
allegedly.
point. That's
Well, no, they
basically
are.
my.
That is my
They are.
problem.
I mean,
Okay, you're still running Lincoln. You're still running all of the same missions that you've run a million times.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, but Brooklyn is like next year, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
new. It's being added. They announced it. So that I can
Yeah,
say,
eventually.
not allegedly.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
allegedly.
Brooklyn-
Yes,
Brooklyn-
it's
If-
coming.
but if the
It's
Brooklyn
coming,
will be
but
added,
it's in
then
a
we're
very
gonna
long
take
way
this is
from
the new
now.
content. This is something new that wasn't before. But right now, all the season before, it was exactly the same mission with the different colors and different like a cutscene at the end that wasn't even like a make it good. And that's it.
Right.
That was the last hour four last content. The whole season was exactly the same. I personally, I put all the like a season pass. I bought the season pass. I never even do the season like all the like a 4 manhunts. I just skip it. What is the point? Oh, I'm gonna have I have like a skin that is actually like, come on. Who cares?
Can you speak
I
on the
did this-
rewards we'll be getting when we do the season or not?
You don't want your backpack trophy? That
Is
you
it
get
gonna
for
be
doing the
can it be more
manhunts?
than that though? Because I've never I've
Yeah,
never gotten the backpack trophy
Just
by the
our
way. I don't give a
backpack
shit.
trophy, that's all I want.
I don't care. I have one backpack trophy like this HG watches so the like since like the hunter set that happened and that's it. That's all my trophy I have on my backpack.
Yeah, I just
Like,
used the
who-
little skull one on my backpack. That's
And,
it.
and who cares about this little thing? Like he can be even arm patch. Like who cares? Like he's so invisible that who cares about it? Like look, I have an arm patch like here, right there, right there, right there. What does it mean? I don't know, but I have it.
My arm patch has never changed. It's the gorilla. And I hold that one pride because you got
What
that
did I
one
do?
from
I
when
fucked it up.
the turrets were broken and we were all doing fucking stupid damage from the turrets. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Listen, and this is what I'm saying. If there was some sort of, I would say, the mask in this game is a huge thing, right? But
Those masks yesterday were so bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The masks that we got from yesterday.
But it's free though. Who cares? Like you just got them for
It's
free. They're yours
yeah,
allegedly.
But like, but
yeah, it's
put
shit.
something
It's
that
shit.
people will want. Put something that
Okay.
people will want.
Wait,
Yeah,
Tico
it's
says
free, it's cool. I
Tico-
got it
Tico,
for free, that's great.
wait. Allegedly, Tico says something. Okay, that is like it's part of a puzzle. Okay, allegedly, Tico says if you think about year 6, it's building a new game. Season 1, remove 30 system. Season 2, new loops. Season 3, content. So basically, like here's my problem with this statement, Tico. Yes, I understand what you're saying, but that means that okay, the game is already 60 years old. We need to wait another 3 years for the game to be complete with the vision that they want. It's insane.
Right. So basically, what I think
I've
people are
jumped through
realizing they're
100
trying to do
loops where I
here,
need to jump through 100 more.
Yeah.
what they're trying to do is, like Diablo or like for me, I can relate with because I really play fucking Diablo that much. But like Tarkov wipes roughly every 6 months. Right, I grind my ass off. I get fucking Kappa. I got all this fucking gangster gear. I've got fucking hundreds of millions, whatever. I can buy whatever I fucking want, go raid, whatever. There's a high risk, high reward there. And then once it's all said and done, guess what? Right now, wipe is in August. That shit wipes. I'm back down to fucking level 1. Everybody on the game is level 1, and now I have to go do it all the fucking again. And they've been doing that for the last 8 fucking years, and the game is extremely fucking popular.
But this is but the Diablo thing. When I'm playing a lot of things, Diablo 3, Diablo 4, and Path of Exile. This is completely different way of driving the story because on the Diablo seasons, on the Diablo 3, when the seasons happening, there was completely different story, different modifier, different gear, and that gear was actually impactful. This actually impactful. Here, what we're gonna have a new shotgun that's slowing down the people. Thumbs up. What else? And
Yeah,
that
no, I see your point.
and on the Diablo 3 was even the stones, well, there's like a different riff, different stuff. They completely changed the way of the build works. I was playing, for example, like the Crusader, and I was playing the Thorns build, and I have like a one item of the season that I was like, when I see it, was like, shit, I would play that thing, and that completely changed how my build works. But that's how the season works. Here, what we have, you have
You're
to do
saying
it
is you
again.
want more
We're gonna give
content,
you
right?
set 1 or 2 sets that actually not that great because already there's a great that of like they producing more DPS overall because in the end DPS is all that matter in the PvE. Like this is all that's matter.
So let me ask you
That's
this:
what I'm trying to say.
I just
If
need to pee
you-
1 sec.
Would you be more happy that
No,
hey,
hopefully
you know what?
behave.
When this season 2.0 drops, we're about to fuck up all your characters. Everything you're currently using is shit, and you have to use this to grind, make new shit, and then to figure out what the new meta is going to be. And then when the
Yes.
season wipes again in 15 to 18 weeks or whatever, all that shit you just did is now shit, and now figure out what the new thing is. And we're not going to tell you
Yeah.
what the new meta is.
I
Okay. No,
would
that's
say yes.
fair enough.
I would say yes because this is actually bringing me to actually to think like this is my favorite part of the vision to create the builds. like to
Yeah,
create
no,
like a thing. And I would say, like, for example, the first thing I noticed, I even opened like a paint. I was like, okay, and with item 4 with this new rifle stuff, they might be viable for the headshot. I was like, I start to figure out the builds, right?
Yeah.
And I would say this is the whole clue of the division. The builds who have a better like the composition, the items of group that make it better. Now it's not about who have a better like a composition of the items together. They who have a better expertise in hiding the fucking vigilance with the iron lung in the stack umbra. This is pretty much what they're coming to PvP.
Yeah.
Or,
No, I get it.
or it makes sense, right?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, like, and that's where I think, you know, some people will be like, no, fuck that. I've grinded so hard for everything I've already got, right? Because the flip side, right, would be is I put all this expertise work and all these exotics and all that stuff, which, mind you, they have made it way cheaper now to get to level 25 or you know, whatever level compared to what it was in the very beginning. Those ones that were 20 or whatever, you know, high level or max expertise in the very beginning, I feel their pain because they spent stupid amount of exotics to get there. While now we're spending a fraction of the amount, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
when they bring up the new gear, so they do the system that we just spoke about. They're going to give us something new, something different that's going to change up the way that we've been playing the game, change the gear that we've been using. But now that gear that we were using, it's stale, it's old. You know, we don't get those materials back if we break it down. You know, should there be something, some type of compensation for
which
that?
they should, because for example, there's the value of the item have the completely different. So for example, if I have like a 25 expertise, I don't think I should have like 80% materials from that. It's like a normal thing in Diablo or whatever. Or if you destroy something, it's like a high level, you get more item, more mats.
Right, yeah, and in most games, no matter what, when you destroy something, you get something from it. And we do get materials, but you're not getting back exotics and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting back, you know, the amount of materials it costs you to put into that thing there or whatever. It's that maybe that could be a system that they could, you know, try to develop or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
and that's gonna be a huge change for
Going to
example,
P, man.
overall game. This is good life quality improvement.
Somebody in the chat did say the servers are up. I'm double checking right now.
I doubt that.
I can get to my character. I can get to my character screen. Yeah, I'm loading in. Yeah, I'm loading in right now.
It's back.
Yeah,
okay, there's a guy.
servers are up.
Yeah, service up. I have a question. Like the guy asked me on this, like Jay, will you be able to transfer gear from the main character to the senior character when you hit level 40? No. You got. This is
I agree,
Tico,
I agree.
Character is separate bracket. It's completely separate bracket.
Okay, should we just quickly before we get into the game? Should I just open this to everyone, like in the chat, if they have any questions they want to ask, maybe they can quickly ask.
Yeah, go for it.
If you guys don't understand something or you want to know something about the seasons and the changes like that, ask now, please. First question comes from
I did
Tubex.
see somebody ask for godlike what vape juice he was using.
Not me. I don't vape. They're asking for exactly. Kong, what vape flavor are you vaping? Dude?
Me? Oh,
yes.
Right now I am on strawberry frosted flakes with donut and milk.
New clan? I don't even have a clan, dude.
Everybody got real quiet.
Yeah. Or I mean that's because it's Tubex. It's like the most stupid fucking question, you know.
Okay. Basically, I see this new shotgun and new gear set is here.
Why you guys want to join? Okay, we're done, kind of. Okay.
What I see, there is a new bro. They're using actually.
Yo.
I would say. Hello. I like they're using the Polish like names for that thing. Bizon, Burza, Łucznik, Bober, Zofia. Bro, they're using the legit Polish names in this thing. I like it.
Ooh.
It's pretty much when you do a hardcore character, yes. You're gonna have a normal realm and you're gonna have your seasonal realm, yes.
Oh, shit. I'm not gonna lie, I like
dip
this orange
out
here.
and finish up what I gotta do and get going, but it was great talking to everybody.
Thank you guys. Yeah, we can call it here. Yeah.
That was amazing, like experience though.
Honestly,
What did I
guys,
miss?
I really think we need to do this more often.
Yeah, this was fucking awesome.
Every
This was
other
great.
week or something, you know, a couple times a month. I think this would be very productive.
Okay. Like I said to you before, Bishop, we should do this when there's stuff to talk about. Right now, we, as you can see, had a lot of stuff to talk about, which was great, you know. But you know, usually, wait,
Follow the breadcrumbs to claim
my
your prize.
fucking watch is talking to me, guys. Holy shit! and she sounded hot as fuck, dude. Anna.
Oh,
you mean
well,
your
I'm
watch?
And then
missing
the
that
watch.
'cause I have the wrong headset on.
Bro,
Shit.
bro, this guy is high as fuck. I swear to God.
All right, guys, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta
Yeah.
set this up real quick.
Yeah.
It's
Guys,
a short day for me.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Kiss, kiss.
All right, guys. I'll
Guys,
see
We'll
you
do this
later.
again.
Thank you very much.
Have a good
Thank you
night.
very much for the
Bye.
conversation, guys. Was absolutely
Bye, bye,
experience.
bye, bye.
Thank you.
Later, boys.
Later, boys.
I want to do this season thing solo for now, so I'll see you. Bye bye.
Yo, Godlight,
Yes.
you know with the seasonal thing,
Yeah.
you know when you get level 40,
Okay.
will you be able to transfer your gear from your main character to the seasonal one?
No. Only after the season finishes, your seasonal character can transfer to your normal character, not the other way around. The seasonal is always on its own.